Here, at the very edge of Europe where it meets the vast expanse of Asia, lies a land sculpted by millennia of geological upheaval and human endeavor. This is Turkey, a nation cradled between seas, a bridge not only of land but of cultures, histories, and empires. Its landscapes are as diverse as the peoples who have called it home, from snow-dusted peaks that touch the heavens to sun-drenched coastlines caressed by the turquoise waters of the Mediterranean. It is a territory where ancient myths are etched into the very stones and where the pulse of modern life beats in vibrant, sprawling cities. A land where East meets West, Turkey is a country rich with history, culture, and breathtaking beauty. The story of this land is a grand, sprawling epic written over countless generations. It is a narrative of legendary conquerors and visionary sultans, of philosophers who shaped Western thought and artisans whose creations still dazzle the eye. Echoes of the Hittites, the Greeks, the Romans, the Byzantines, and the Ottomans resonate through its valleys and across its plains. Every ruin, every monument, every bustling bazaar tells a part of this intricate tale. To journey through Turkey is to walk through the living pages of history, to witness the enduring legacy of civilizations that rose, flourished, and fell, each leaving an indelible mark upon this extraordinary corner of our world. From the dawn of human settlement, this peninsula, Anatolia, has been a crucible of innovation. Here, some of the earliest known cities were born, and here, humanity first gathered to build monumental temples to celestial powers we can now only guess at. The very soil is saturated with the past, a fertile ground not only for agriculture, but for the growth of ideas that would spread across the globe. It is a place of profound natural wonders, where geological forces have sculpted surreal landscapes that seem to belong to another planet entirely, inviting wonder and contemplation in equal measure. Discover the top 10 most remarkable places to visit across this ancient yet modern land. Our journey will take us through the heart of this magnificent country, exploring sites that have captivated travelers for centuries. We will navigate the crowded waterways of a city that has been the capital of 3 great empires, soar above a fairy tale kingdom of rock formations, and walk the marble streets of once mighty metropolises. We will gaze upon natural spectacles of brilliant white and azure blue, and stand in the shadow of mountains steeped in legend and faith. This is an exploration of place, but also of time itself, an odyssey into the soul of a land that continues to shape and be shaped by the endless flow of history. Our story begins in Istanbul, where continents collide. For centuries, this magnificent metropolis was the epicenter of imperial power. Dominating the skyline is the Hagia Sophia, a symbol of architectural genius. Nearby stands the Blue Mosque, its cascading domes creating a silhouette of perfect harmony. Hidden behind imposing walls lies Topkapi Palace, the political nerve center of the Ottoman Empire. Life in Istanbul is linked to the Bosphorus, the city's soul. Diving into the heart of the old city, one finds the Grand Bazaar, one of the oldest covered markets in the world. Istanbul is a dynamic metropolis, a hub of contemporary art, fashion, and cuisine. Journeying inland, the landscape transforms into Cappadocia, a geological wonderland. These formations, known as fairy chimneys, stand in silent, magical valleys. The true marvel is the ingenuity of humans who made this strange landscape their home, carving their lives into the rock. The pinnacle is the region's underground cities, such as Derinkuyu and Kaymakli. Monks carved hundreds of churches directly into the fairy chimneys. There is perhaps no more iconic image, nor a more breathtaking way to experience its scale, than to witness the dawn from above in a hot air balloon. Slowly, majestically, dozens of hot air balloons inflate and rise, creating a spectacle against the twilight sky. The first rays of sunlight crest the horizon, bathing the surreal landscape in a soft, golden glow. The flight is a journey of profound peace and wonder. To see the dawn break over Cappadocia from a hot air balloon is to witness one of the great travel experiences our planet has to offer. Here in Turkey lies Pamukkale, the cotton castle. For millennia, thermal springs rich in calcium carbonate have flowed, leaving behind white travertine. Layer upon layer, this process builds pools and frozen waterfalls. Above lies Hieropolis, the sacred city. People have been drawn here for the beauty and healing thermal waters. At its heart is Cleopatra's Pool. Submerged columns and marble fragments lie beneath the surface. It demonstrates a profound appreciation for the Earth's wonders, a recognition that some places are not just to be exploited, but to be cherished. We journey to Ephesus, once a vital city in the ancient world. In its heyday, It thrived as a port and a crossroads of commerce, culture, and ideas, second only to Rome. Today its ruins stand as one of the most complete classical metropolises. The Library of Celsus stands as a symbol of Ephesus's intellectual legacy. It was home to the great temple of Artemis. Ephesus is a narrative frozen in stone, a chapter in our shared human heritage. Our journey takes us to Turkey's southern coast in Antalya, nestled between the Taurus Mountains and the Mediterranean Sea. At its heart lies Kalatsi, the old town. Pass through Hadrian's Gate to discover a tranquil world. Wander the labyrinth of narrow streets. Kalichi's heart beats around its Roman harbor. Beyond the walls, Antalya's coastline is revealed. This is the turquoise coast, named for its astonishing blues. A dramatic tapestry of beaches and cliffs. The Dudin waterfalls offer a unique spectacle. A turquoise paradise blending natural beauty, history, and relaxation. Here, in the far eastern reaches of Anatolia, where the borders of nations converge, a colossal form dominates the horizon. This is Mount Ararat, a dormant compound volcano, and at over 5,000 meters, it is the highest peak in all of Turkey. But its significance, really transcends mere geology. For millennia, this mountain has been a silent witness to the ebb and flow of empires, a landmark etched into the very consciousness of humanity. It is a place where the earth touches the heavens, and where legends are born from the unforgiving rock and eternal ice that crown its majestic summit. The mountain's dual peaks, Greater and Lesser Ararat, rise from the Armenian highlands with an almost supernatural presence. They are vast, powerful, and profoundly ancient. The silence here is broken only by the whisper of the wind as it sweeps across the desolate plains, carrying with it tales of ages past. This is not a landscape that welcomes life with open arms. It is a realm of extremes, a high-altitude desert where survival is a constant battle against the elements. Yet, it is this very austerity that lends the mountain its profound, almost spiritual allure. For countless generations, this mountain has been revered, a sacred place woven into the fabric of ancient stories and beliefs. It is mentioned in the book of Genesis as the final resting place of Noah's Ark after the Great Flood, a sanctuary for the last remnants of life on a drowned planet. This biblical connection has imbued Ararat with a unique and enduring mystique, drawing pilgrims, adventurers, and dreamers to its slopes. They come seeking not just a physical challenge, but a connection to a story that lies at the very heart of human history and faith. The scale of Ararat is difficult to comprehend. Its base sprawls for miles, a foundation of volcanic debris and hardened lava flows that tell the story of its violent, fiery birth. As one ascends, the sparse vegetation gives way to a barren world of rock and scree, a monochrome landscape under a vast, empty sky. It is here, in this stark and elemental environment, that one can truly appreciate the raw power of the natural world. A power that has shaped not only this land, but the very course of our collective story. The shadow of Ararat falls across a land steeped in history, a crossroads of cultures where Armenian, Persian, and Turkish influences have mingled for centuries. The surrounding plains have seen the rise and fall of great civilizations, from the ancient kingdom of Urartu to the Ottoman Empire. The mountain has stood impassive, a constant in a world of perpetual change, its snowy peak a beacon for caravans on the Silk Road, and a symbol of permanence in a transient world. Its presence is a reminder that while empires may crumble, the earth endures. Climbing Ararat is no small undertaking. It is a journey that tests the limits of human endurance, a pilgrimage that demands respect for the mountain's formidable power. The air thins, the temperatures plummet, and the landscape becomes increasingly hostile. Each step is a struggle, a negotiation with the forces of nature. Those who make the ascent are rewarded not only with breathtaking views that stretch across 3 nations, but with a profound sense of accomplishment, a feeling of having touched something truly timeless and sacred. The legacy of the mountain is not confined to ancient texts. It lives on in the culture and folklore of the people who live in its shadow. It is a source of inspiration for poets, artists, and musicians, its iconic silhouette a recurring motif in the region's creative expression. For the local Kurdish population, it is known as Agiri, the fiery mountain, a name that speaks to its volcanic soul. It is a fundamental part of their identity, a landmark that defines their world and their place within it. And so, Mount Ararat remains a geological titan and a cultural touchstone. It is a place where science and mythology meet, where the tangible reality of rock and ice is intertwined with the intangible power of human belief. It challenges us physically, inspires us spiritually, and connects us to a past that is almost unimaginably deep. It is more than just a mountain. It is a monument to the enduring power of nature and the timeless quest of the human spirit to understand its origins. Deep in southeastern Anatolia lies Gobekli Tepe, the world's oldest known temple. This sanctuary, built by hunter-gatherers 12,000 years ago, predates pottery, writing, and the wheel. Its massive T-shaped pillars carved with animals challenge the belief that complex religion followed agriculture. Gobekli Tepe suggests that the drive to build and worship sparked the Neolithic Revolution. After centuries, the temple was deliberately buried, preserving this testament to the dawn of human imagination. On the sun-drenched Aegean coast of Turkey, a peninsula of dazzling whitewashed houses and vibrant bougainvillea reaches out into a turquoise sea. This is Bodrum, a place where ancient history and modern hedonism exist in a brilliant, energetic fusion. Presiding over it all is a magnificent fortress, the Castle of St. Peter, a bastion built by the Knights of Rhodes in the 15th century. Its stone walls, constructed in part from the ruins of one of the seven wonders of the ancient world, stand as a powerful symbol of the region's layered and often turbulent past. The castle is the heart of Bodrum. It guards the entrance to two crescent-shaped bays, its formidable towers and ramparts offering panoramic views of the bustling harbor and the endless blue of the sea. Today, it houses one of the world's finest museums of underwater archaeology, its cool stone halls filled with treasures salvaged from ancient shipwrecks. It is a place where the stories of sailors and merchants from millennia past are brought to life, their amphorae, glass and bronze artifacts offering a tangible link to the vibrant maritime trade that has always defined this coast. Beyond the castle walls, the town unfolds in a maze of narrow, charming streets. The classic Bodrum architecture, with its flat roofs and brilliant white walls designed to reflect the intense summer sun, creates a picturesque and inviting landscape. Small boutiques, artisan workshops, and hidden courtyards filled with the scent of jasmine and citrus invite exploration. This is a place that rewards a slow and leisurely pace, where the simple pleasure of wandering and discovering a quiet cafe or a stunning sea view is the main attraction. The lifeblood of Bodrum has always been the sea. The harbor is a forest of masts, where traditional wooden sailing boats known as gullets are moored alongside sleek modern yachts. These vessels offer passage to the secluded coves and hidden beaches that dot the coastline of the peninsula. To set sail from Bodrum is to follow in the wake of ancient mariners, to explore a world of crystal-clear waters, pine-clad hills, and quiet bays accessible only by boat, a timeless Mediterranean paradise. As the sun dips below the horizon, painting the sky in fiery shades of orange and purple, Bodrum undergoes a remarkable transformation. The tranquil sun-soaked town awakens to a new and vibrant energy. This is a place renowned for its nightlife, a reputation earned over decades as a playground for artists, intellectuals, and international travelers. The gentle lapping of the waves is gradually replaced by the thrum of music, as waterfront restaurants and open-air clubs begin to fill with people ready to celebrate the night. The spectrum of evening entertainment here is vast and varied. One can enjoy a quiet, sophisticated dinner at a restaurant overlooking the illuminated castle, the gentle sea breeze carrying the aromas of grilled fish and local herbs. Or one can venture into the heart of the town's famous Bar Street, a vibrant artery of sound and light where music spills out from dozens of venues, creating an electric atmosphere that continues until the early hours of the morning. Bodrum offers a rhythm to suit every mood, from serene relaxation to high-energy revelry. But the allure of Bodrum is not limited to its lively town center. The surrounding peninsula is home to a collection of smaller villages and resorts, each with its own distinct character. Places like Gumusluk, built on the site of the ancient city of Mindos, offer a more bohemian and rustic charm, with famous fish restaurants set right on the water's edge. Here, one can dine with their feet almost in the sea, watching the submerged ruins of the ancient city's harbor wall just beneath the surface. Ultimately, Bodrum is a place of beautiful contradictions. It is a site of profound antiquity, the home of Herodotus, the father of history, and yet it feels utterly contemporary and alive. It is a place of quiet, natural beauty, and at the same time, a hub of cosmopolitan energy and excitement. It is this unique ability to blend the ancient with the modern, the tranquil with the dynamic, that makes Bodrum such an enduringly captivating destination on the Turkish Aegean, a jewel of the turquoise coast. Here, on the windswept plains of Anatolia, lies Troy. This is a landscape saturated with myth where history and legend blur. For centuries, it was considered a figment of a poet's imagination, the grand stage for the epic tales of Homer's Iliad. Yet, beneath the soil, a remarkable truth was waiting. It is a city built upon city, 9 layers in total. Among the most iconic symbols of the site is the colossal wooden horse. To visit Troy is therefore to engage in an act of historical imagination. The legacy of Troy is dual, the tangible history and the immortal legend. Our journey brings us to Fethiye, a vibrant town and gateway to one of nature's most perfect creations, Oludin, also known as the Blue Lagoon. Here, a white sandbar creates the famed Blue Lagoon. The sky above Oludin fills with paragliders launching from Mount Babadag. High on the cliffs are the magnificent Lycian rock tombs, most notably the tomb of Amyntas. Further afield lies the ghost town of Kayakoi, a haunting reminder of a more recent, turbulent history. From the lagoon to the stones of Kayakoi, the Fethiye region offers natural splendor and deep history. From the layered, legendary earth of Troy to the sublime turquoise waters of Fethiye's Blue Lagoon, our journey through Turkey has revealed a land of immense diversity and profound depth. We have stood in the shadow of minarets in Istanbul, floated above the fairy chimneys of Cappadocia, and walked through the marble streets of Ephesus, where apostles once preached. We have witnessed the dawn of human worship at Gobekletepe, and touched the surreal calcium terraces of Pamukkale. This is a country that is more than a destination. It is a bridge between continents, cultures, and epochs. From the snow-capped mythic peak of Mount Ararat to the vibrant shores of Antalya and Bodram, Turkey presents a kaleidoscope of experiences. It is a landscape written with the history of empires, Hittite, Greek, Roman, Byzantine, and Ottoman, each leaving its indelible mark upon the culture and the very stones of the land. It is a place where ancient wonders provide a backdrop to modern life, and where stunning coastlines and dramatic mountains offer an endless arena for adventure and discovery. Turkey offers an unforgettable journey for every traveler, a tapestry woven with threads of history, nature, and legendary hospitality. Thanks for watching. We hope this journey has inspired you to explore the incredible wonders of Turkey. If you enjoyed this documentary, please show your support by giving it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more epic travel videos from Tourist Destiny. Click that notification bell so you never miss our next adventure. We are immensely grateful for your viewership and look forward to sharing more of our planet's most fascinating destinations with you. Until next time, travel safely and keep exploring.